caution's off you. Got the premier boys lined up 2 by 2. Discord's buzzing, everybody's feeling right. Yeah, the green flag's waving under stadium lights. Talladega draft in Daytona 2. Unlimited boys coming thundering through. Grand National Wednesday, TNT on Thursday night. Everybody's chasing glory underneath the lights. Hey, hey, my OP friends are racing tonight, cranking up the iRacing under neon lights, trading pain and talking smack till the morning light. Yeah, my OP friends are racing tonight. Well, somebody's loose coming out of turn 4. Spotter yelling inside while they're banging doors. One fast repair and a prayer in the pits, trying not to wad it up in the tri-oval mix. Got MaxspeedTV streaming all around, fans in the chat making plenty of sound. From the backstretch party to the checkered flag fight, you know OP Racing's bringing horsepower tonight. Hey, hey, my OP friends are racing tonight, cranking up the iRacing under neon lights, trading pain and talking smack till the morning light. Yeah, my OP friends are racing tonight. Whoa! Well, the drinks are cold and the wheel is tight. Everybody's hunting that victory tonight. From Echo Park down to IRSS, if you ain't an OP, man, you're missing the best. Hey, hey, my OP friends are racing tonight. 4 wide at Daytona, and they're holding it tight. Discord OP Racing, shining bright. Yeah, my OP friends are racing tonight. Yeah, my OP friends are racing tonight. MaxspeedTV, turn it up loud. We're screaming in the chair or the living room couch. From green to the checkers, we're riding it through with Josh on the mic. And sometimes Steven too.
race fans, tonight AOP Super Speedway Premier Series unloads for round number 8, season 17, the William Boyd Delaney Memorial here at Daytona. Sponsored by Mark Mann and, of course, presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Of course, myself, Joshua, my brother Jeremy is up here with me tonight, yawning his head off here. Shouldn't be, but he is.
Yeah, I shouldn't be. That's something new.
Yeah, well, I'm all having a pretty good race. Everybody's starting to pile in here now, though.
Yeah, they sure are.
All right, well, I got the pre-race analytics pulled up here, Bub. I think it should be a good race. I know these Gen 7s, everybody's starting to get used to the way they feel and, you know, starting to really get better control of the cars. You know, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I hope we don't have a lot of yellows here tonight. We may have a few. I mean, it is Daytona.
Daytona's always fun. I like the track.
That's better than anyway. We got an air temp of 66. Not really a hot track temp at all. 75 degrees out there here tonight. 80 lap stage lap. And the completion of lap 40 to 41. You know, once the top 10 crosses the line, they do get stage points here on a Monday night. So, you know, that could definitely, you know, help out in the, you know, grand scheme of things here when it comes down to the chase. Here in about 3 races, of course. We've got 3, including tonight. 200 miles. I don't know why it says 200 laps out there. We are not pulling a full-length Daytona 500 here. That would be me. There we go, 200 miles right there here tonight. 200. That's a full-length Daytona 500, folks. We're doing that. Unlimited tires here, 45% fuel, somewhere in that 14 to 18 mark. I think our window's really going to open up at 14. We'll probably start seeing these drivers come down about 15, 16, 17 laps, somewhere in that ballpark. And then we'll, of course, know the actual how many laps they can go. But 14 to 18 is what we're going to be shooting for here tonight. Pit road is 60 miles an hour with a pace speed of 70 here this evening. Of course, our point standing still pretty close here. There's a little gap there between Anthony English and Christopher McCarthy, switching spots from last week. Anthony English down the top spot at 252. Christopher down a spot into second at 213, 39 behind Anthony. Zachary Workman staying in third at 206, 7 behind McCullough. Gabe Butler staying in fourth at 203, 3 behind Zachary. Peter DeBorgia staying in fifth at 198, 5 behind Gabe. But James Bear, he is going to move up 5 spots from after his win last week. They're in sixth, 197, 1 point behind Peter. Mark Mann up to our sponsor here in seventh. And 193, 4 behind James. Rick Seabrand's there in 8th, 189, 4 points behind Mark Mann. Jeff Crosby Sr. is going to be down to into 9th at 176, 13 behind Rick Seabrand's, and one and only tie in the top 16 between Christopher Jordan and Jeff Crosby Jr. tied for 10th. Jeff Crosby Jr. down 4 spots. Jordan up 3, both of them 12 behind Jeff Crosby Sr. at 164. Mark Person down 2 into 12th at 163, 1 behind Jordan and Crosby Jr. Les Levy up 2 spots into 13th at 156, 7 behind Person. Dave Hunt down a spot into 14th at 156 behind Les. Hunter Reynolds down 3 into 15th at 139, 11 behind Dave. And A.J. Walker, he is going to crack the top 16 here in 16th. Up 3 spots at 135. 4 points behind Hunter Reynolds, of course, with only 3 races left now, Bub. You know, in the regular season, you know, really going to come down to maximizing all the points you can get, because unlike Sunday, Monday don't have a last race double points night. You got to get it in all of the regular season races.
Yeah, last night was fun. I don't know if all leagues would do that, but, you know, because that was very interesting. They went 33, 34 laps last night without a caution, and things happened. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It looks like Ron Dill, he's ready to rock and roll. He's also out here in the race tonight. Yeah, man, everybody's starting to file in here, coming down to the final 3 minutes
33.
and yeah, man, big field. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here. It looks like Steven not feeling well probably here tonight. Steven, I hope you get to feeling better, buddy. Looks like Brennan Kennedy's out in chat here tonight, too. So, glad to see you all hang out with us here. Should be a good race. Alrighty, folks. Well, I think it's about that time we go ahead and do it. Step aside here. Player National Anthem here tonight. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trackless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the brave, and the home of the brave,
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we're back, qualifying underway. Man, we got a packed field out here, man. Golly, what was it, 34 drivers, bub? 33, 34, somewhere around in there. I don't think everybody will qualify, but, you know, we'll probably have some start toward the back. But we have a handful out here. Jesse Meyer, Brett Wolf, Anthony English, Zachary Workman, Berg, Dill, Mayer, Crosby Jr., Crosby Sr., Walker, Green, Hunt, Brigante, McCullough, Johnson, that's Jason Johnson, Jimmy Reynolds, looks like Coleman, Borgia, DuPont, Person, Rothery, and Butler is out here on the track. And I know we had a tie here in practice, too, between Alex Giffen and who did I say that other one was?
Good question.
I can't remember who it was that tied for the top spot here in practice, but yeah, it was actually a tie. So they had the same time. Here we go. Time's rolling in. Yep. And it looks like Gabe Butler right now at the top spot, 52. Well, now that I say that, Jeff Crosby Jr. going to the top spot in that sun drop machine. Robert DuPont said, not so fast.
Oh, Steven's out there seeing blue elephants.
Eric, how you doing out there, buddy?
Eric was almost late again.
Yeah, probably tired from work, getting home. Alex Green in 6th. Boy, Gabe fell all the way back to 4th.
Jeez.
Yeah. Christopher Jordan's out here. No, he's at the exit of pit road. Never mind. Brett Wolf just put in his lap as well. Anthony English is out here on the track. Andrew Schroeder. Christopher McCullough. Scott Warren, Hunter Reynolds, they just started their lap. And Frank Ranger Jr. Yep, big group. Anthony English going into 6th. And
English is having fun again.
Yes, he just killed himself.
Pretty much.
On the track.
Yeah, he's having fun again. Nothing doing anything.
Steven seeing pink elephants and Eric seeing blue ones. Oh, man.
Yeah, this is going to be a heck of a race, huh? When I got in here almost an hour ago, there were only 4. Now there's 34.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot in here. Robert DuPont right now, though, holding on to the top spot. And let's get over here on Andrew Schroeder and Frank Ranger Jr. Right now, the only 2 guys that are out here on the track.
I'll put it the borders out there. But he's already got his laps in. So.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, and Andrew Schroeder going up into P10. So right now, Robert DuPont, he is going to come away.
Yeah, he is.
With the pole here tonight. Let's see. I don't know if he is. I think he's one of the ones that's not in Discord.
Robert DuPont?
Yeah. I don't think he's in Discord. Yep. So, all right. Well, Robert DuPont grabbing the pole out here tonight. Congratulations to Robert on the pole. Let's go ahead and get him on our starting grid. Out here tonight, man, 34 drivers.
Yeah, 34
Golly. Mara!
There she is.
There she is. I had a feeling she'd pop in. How you doing? Yeah, Mark sponsoring here tonight for sure. All right, what was I at? Oh, Grid. Yeah, here we go. Robert DuPont grabbing the pole out here tonight. Awesome job, Robert, there on the pole. Jeff Crosby Jr. going to start on the outside of him in second. Row 1. Row 2 is going to be James Mayer, Scott Warren. Row 3, Jason Bird, Hunter Reynolds. Row 4, Gabe Butler, Anthony English. Row 5, and the top 10 here is going to be Jimmy Reynolds and Andrew Schroeder. Christopher McCullough, Harold Rothred, row 6. Row 7, Chris Coleman, Alex Green. Row number 8, Brett Wolf, Peter DeBorgia. Row 9, Dave Hunt, Andy Brigante. And row 10, Jeff Crosby Sr. and Jesse Meyer, top 20. Row 11, A.J. Walker, Frank Ranger Jr. Row 12, Zachary Workman, Ron Dill. Row 13, Jason Johnson, Mark Person. Row 14, Rick Seabrand, Sean Stevens. Row 15, David O. And our sponsor out here tonight, Mark Mann, there in 30th. He won't stay back there, but that's where he's starting. Now, row 16, Jason Kinzer, Christopher Jordan. Row 17, Alex Giffen and Eric Laurie. Man, big field out here tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to have a hard time keeping them all on my screen. Well, maybe not. Oh, man.
Yep, I'm just now waiting on the... Yeah. Mara, she pops in whenever she can. I know with, you know, her work schedule and the time and this, that, the other, and Dylan having to deal at times with Mark Mann himself. I'm sure she doesn't really have the time to do a whole lot of chit-chatting with us. But, you know, it's always good to have Mara pop in here when she gets a chance. He's probably going to start from pit road. I think Rick Seabrand. Yeah, well, Rick may. Well, no, Rick's pulling out. So, but yeah, David O may start from the pits. If you haven't
It's been almost 8 months since we lost our mom. Didn't seem like it.
Yeah. I try not to think about it.
I can't help but not to.
All right. Well, if you haven't already hit that like button here tonight, folks, please do so. We have about 16 of you tuning in right now, and 5 likes. Going to be getting going here in about a half a lap.
Bub, is that a body of water to the left of that track?
It's probably the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know. I never pay attention.
It looks like water to me. Hopefully no drivers get in there.
I never pay attention to it, so.
No. It was right in the middle of that, right in the middle of the track. So.
Oh, I don't know. Has anybody ever been to Daytona? Is there like a little pond or something in the middle of Daytona? Does anybody know about that? Well, all right. If you know, please throw it in chat. Here we go, folks. Pace car will dive off down to the safety of pit road. That might be the safest spot out here tonight with 34 drivers out here this evening. We will find out. Here we go. Pace cars down, coming into the start zone for the first time here tonight. Robert DuPont up for a run. Green is out. Here we go, folks. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We are underway. William Boyd Delanny Memorial here in Daytona.
There's already some movement.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of movement. A lot of big breakaway right here too, from about the 270 on back. It's supposed to be. Okay, that is Chris Coleman. Here we go. Wow, look at the one. Power his way up toward the back end of the 44. Peter DeBorgia flying 3-1 here at Daytona already. Peter wasting no time. First lap's going to go to Junior here tonight. There's a long rectangular lake on
Let's hope nobody goes swimming.
All right, turn some of that volume down here.
Yeah, you went out when you got loud.
Well, not that volume. The
Uh-oh,
uh-oh.
that car's off.
Yeah, we
Wreck.
have a yellow here too.
Yeah, that's early.
Trying to find out where that happened at. Oh, it looks like the 903 went below the apron. We got a little bit of 4 wide shenanigans going on up here as well.
43 hit the wall.
Don't think I seen anybody spin though. But there is definitely a yellow here. Yeah. Now, yeah, nobody spun, so everybody did keep it straight. But and I see why, if they threw the yellow, I see why they did it. Just to make sure that, you know, it was bare minimum. Fall asleep because you have to get up so early. Hey, totally understandable there, Mara. I know a lot of times you'll be just hanging in the background too, not saying anything. You'll just be kind of watching, and then, you know, next thing you know, it's early morning time again. John Black, how you doing, John? I know John pops in whenever he can as well.
.91 degrees outside here and 81 in my apartment, and I've got the AC on.
And it's hot.
It's hot. They got up to 101 today.
It is hot. Yeah, it looks like this front group's going to go ahead and come down. I thought for a second, no, they're going to come down pit road. Yeah, Jeff Crosby Jr. is going to go ahead and jot down pit road here. However, Jason Berg, though, he is going to stay out. You know, I don't think that's a bad call.
No.
You know, it's early. You know, I think, yeah, I would probably do the same thing. Go ahead and stay out.
Everybody but 2 came down, looked like.
Yeah, Jason Johnson. Well, no. 3.
Well,
Mark Person
Mark,
didn't come down
Mark
either.
Person, yep.
I've never had knee surgery, but I know the pain, man. Trust me on that, Steven. Living with it day to day. All right, well, no interviews yet. I think we're a little bit too early for that, and these drivers really don't know exactly what's going to happen. You know, what's going to happen out there on the track. And
You mean the race ain't? You mean the race is not almost over yet?
no, well, go to bed if you're tired.
No, and wait a few more hours.
Maybe sleep till 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Probably.
I know one thing. I'm tempted to try to figure out how to send this heat back to Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Let them people in Florida deal with it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous here.
A splinter. Ooh. Splinter under the fingernail. Yeah, I've had
Ouch.
those too.
It's supposed to be 103 here tomorrow, but
Oof. All right. Yeah, that's going to be hot.
yep.
All right, here we go. Lights are off. Berg, Johnson, Crosby Sr. Mark Person. Robert DuPont, Jeff Crosby Jr., James Mayer, Peter DeBorgia, Gabe Butler, Hunter Reynolds, Anthony English, Scott Warren, Alex Green, Christopher McCullough, Jimmy Reynolds, Chris Coleman, Brett Wolf, Harold Rothery, Jesse Meyer, and Zachary Workman. That's the top 20 coming to the restart. 3 drivers, and that's all that stayed out. Berg, Jason Johnson, and Mark Person. I still want to call him Pearson for some reason. Yes, yeah, we can do that, Bub. Go ahead and send it up to the Northeast.
Yeah.
It's been pretty hot all over the United States. I know Canada's also been relatively warm.
Yeah, my friend Rick up in Vancouver Island, he said it got up to 82 yesterday, and he thought he was going to die.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
That's not hot.
That ain't nothing.
No, I would be gladly to have 82-degree weather right now.
Let's go ahead and send him our 100-degree weather, and
Mm-hmm.
then he can complain.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Sass Cannon out there in chat, Melt. Yeah, it's pretty warm up there. Yeah, and I know Canada is not used to the heat, so. All right, pace car will again dive down to the safety of pit road. Berg Johnson up front, row 1, coming to lap 6. Very early yellow here, and there we go. Green's out, and Jeff Crosby Sr. right behind him.
But from what I can tell, the streaming from your computer to YouTube is only about a second delay.
Yeah, it's not that far.
So,
Yeah, it is not that far. Jeff Crosby Sr. getting a good shove there by his son, Jeff Crosby Jr. on the outside. Peter DeBorgia right behind him, as well as I believe that is the 26 of Hunter Reynolds up there on the top side.
but like, here you go, Dad.
Yep, and it looks like if Jeff Crosby Jr. can just give him a little bit of a shove here. Woo, that top line fell apart a little bit. Jason Berg gonna leave that. Gonna slide.
Gonna have to be careful. Here we go.
Yep.
This is a big one.
Big right.
We got cars all over the place.
Yeah, I see them back there too. All right, well, let's see. Oh, no, Jason Johnson right here. That's where it comes, but it looked like the 270 was down there on the bottom. So let's find out what happened. Ooh, looks like a wiggle there by Jason. And then the 270 comes up. Well, it doesn't come up much, but definitely contact there between the 029 and the 70 right there. Could have been some net coating there, too.
Anthony's got a meatball.
Not
Not sure what happened to Anthony.
he slammed into the back of the
he sure did.
029 is what happened.
Just seen it.
Yep, and then it was on from there. 77, the 8, the 014, 26. It's going to get caught up in this as well. Coming back up onto the track, I think everybody else was able to, for the most part, get through that. You see Andrew Schroeder diving it low to the bottom. There's Brett Wolf there in the 8. Yeah, everybody else was able to, for the most part, get around it. So big wreck. Now, folks, only one fast repair, and unfortunately, Anthony English definitely going to have to use his. Looks like Eric Laurie has already used his.
Ouch.
Look at the chat here while they're pitting.
Yeah.
Talking about dial-up internet. Man, that was ages ago.
Yeah, gosh.
No, I remember having dial-up internet, Bub. I mean, you always on the internet, hogging up the phone line.
Shut up.
Go to pick up the phone to dial somebody, you get that screaming thing in your ear, you know.
Mm.
And then when somebody tries to dial in, it kicks you off the internet.
Kicks you off the internet. Yep. Oh, it made me so mad so many times. Anthony did use his fast repair.
No, I know. I kind of had a feeling that's what he was going to have to do, unfortunately. Well, a handful of drivers. Looks like everybody pretty much came down, though. So,
yeah.
Gabe Butler. I'm showing Gabe did come down. So,
yeah, Christopher Jordan came down too, but it's not showing box time.
yeah, he probably. Yeah, it's ATVO.
Mm.
If Gabe or
several.
Christopher comes back down, then we probably know that they missed their box.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
We got several still in their boxes right now, over a minute.
Yeah, probably just getting damage fixed. Jimmy Reynolds probably just trying to get damage fixed, not wanting to use his fast repair. As well as AJ Walker, probably. Here comes AJ now. DSL, yeah, I remember they didn't get DSL out this way until about 15 years ago, 20 years ago, somewhere around in there.
Christopher's coming back down.
Yeah, he probably missed his box or wasn't able to get down to the bottom. Here we go. Lap number, it'll be lap 11 when we get back green here. Gabe Butler up front. Robert DuPont back up into P2. Jeff Crosby Jr., Christopher McCullough, Jason Berg, Scott Warren, Peter DeBorgia, Jeff Crosby Sr., Alex Green, Mark Person. That's the top 10. Zachary Workman, Dave Hunt, Harold Rothery, Andy Brigante, Ron Deal, Frank Ranger Jr., Brett Wolf, Christopher Jordan, Alex Giffen, and Rick Seabrands. Yeah, to buy internet time. Oh, man, yeah. I remember that growing up. Oh, my gosh. That's like buying phone time for your phone through Straight Talk, you know.
Get out of my brain, Eric.
Yeah, he's down there smiling about it.
Yeah, I see it. There was AOL discs. They had MSN discs.
Mm-hmm.
Juno, I think, was one of them.
I remember Juno.
Boy, that was back in late 90s.
You've got mail. Will you knock it off?
Really?
Y'all heard that for the first time here tonight. Oh, my gosh. Wow. All right, here we go. Coming to lap number 11 here tonight. Gabe on the loud pedal. Here we go, folks.
And that happens more often than not, people.
Yeah, it happens a lot with me and my brother. Steven. Yeah, we're actually not twins. We're 3 years apart.
Yeah, something a little less than that, yeah.
Yeah, a little less than 3 years, but yeah. Bopsy twins. I've heard that term before. All right, Gabe Butler has led now 3 laps. They're at the stripe. Going through the field here. Hashtag paybacks.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to have to turn down my headset here, folks. This is blowing my eardrums out.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, man, 193, 194 miles an hour on the speeds here. Will anybody top 200? That's going to be the question. I don't think they will, but, I mean, they're going to be pretty close. All right, A.J. Walker at the tail end of this front pack. Now, Andrew Schroeder, Sean Stevens, and Jason Kinzer, they have decided they're just going to hang back here and let the pack do pack things and maybe be able to, you know, check up if need be for any type of mayhem that may ensue out there on the racetrack here. Probably a smart move there. Looks like we've got now the 33 of Jeff Crosby Jr. Well, he was leading that outside pack, but the 88 of Gabe Butler is now out there. The 77 of Mark Person, or 077, going to lead his first lap here tonight. Taking lap number 14 here this evening. Yeah, I'm going to have to go in there and do that on the cameras. I adjusted them to make them louder, and then, well, I adjusted them, I think, just a little bit too much. So I'm going to have to go back in and adjust them again to offset the loudness. I could still hear the cars, though, so, you know, if we, you know...
Christopher Jordan lost a bunch of places right now. He's in the back.
Yeah, he's 26th. He's
I'm
right.
not sure what happened.
He's back here with A.J. Walker now, but that's probably a smart move. You know, kind of hang back there in the back while these drivers up front do what they, you know, do what they do. Yeah, it saves the thing, but I'll have to go back in, adjust it, and then resave it. So that's what I'll have to do.
Got a lot of checkups.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
It looks like we do have a driver off pace here. That is the 73 of Frank Ranger Jr. And he saved it. He is on the double yellow line back here, but man, he fell all the way back to 25th. Looks like we're gonna go through that again. No thinking about it.
Yeah, they were.
That was Peter de Borgia? No, that was the 15. So that was the 15 and Peter. Yeah, and Peter, because Peter's right behind him. They were thinking about it. They decided otherwise. Probably a smart idea, but it looks like now we're going to see Hunter Reynolds jump up. There goes Hunter.
Go.
Hunter's not afraid.
Boy, they're getting wiggly.
No, it's iRacing. Oh, they don't stole the parabolic mic on the camera's views. Don't save. Oh, okay. Well, I thought they did. Okay, well, that defeats that then. Yep, we need to do what Eric said. 201 miles an hour by Andy and by Ron Deal. Andy Brigante and Ron Deal both hit 201. Might have been a 202 in there, but if there was, it was brief. I did see 201 for sure.
You got pretty wide.
Yep.
Up front.
Oh, man, this three wide. Oh, man.
Tight.
Yeah, Jason Berg leading that outside group with the 26, the 1, and the 20. The 126.
This is when you got to pay attention.
Yeah.
Let's hope the cat don't jump on your steering wheel.
Jason Berg, Hunter Reynolds, Peter de Borgia, and the 17. Now they're going to go ahead and file it down here and go back side by side. Still 3 wide, though, back here at Daytona. Right there with the 21 on the outside.
Somebody's blinking out.
Ain't nothing we can do about it.
Oh,
That would be Zachary
Zach,
Workman.
yep.
Yeah. That is not good, especially being up front.
Up front. That can cause a big one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. I believe they do give a point to the fastest lap. Yeah, if I look back here at the previous race last week where James Mayer got his win, see the bonus points. Fastest race lap last week was Mark Person. Seven races. Oh, yep. Well, we're going to have a wreck.
Yep.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, Ron Dill.
I think he might have just got loose. I'm not sure.
Well, let's find out. Oh, yep. Oh, Ron. That was the 30. I'm going to get on the 30 here. It put me on Eric Laurie. But let's get on Ron. There was a little bit of touchy there.
Oh, okay.
Between the 30 and the 17. Looks like the 30 might have coasted up a little bit from what it looks here. Yeah, definitely coasted up right into the 17. That shot the 30 down and then right back up into the 029 machine. And then something happened to Anthony. Oh, his speed dropped because he was slowing down. That's what happened. Okay. So, yeah, that is what happened to Ron here. All right. Well, unfortunately, another yellow out here tonight. 21 laps into the race. We've on this run about 12 laps. So, that's a pretty good run.
That was.
Pretty good little run there.
Yep. Oh, man. Sit on that leg too long. Yep. Caution number 3.
Caution number 3. I assume everybody will come down.
Yep.
Well, let's check on our sponsor here tonight. Where's he at? Mr. Mark Mann, back here in 20th at the moment. Mr. Batman. James Mayer, last week's winner. Of course, like I said, we do have, 7 races completed and 7 different winners. So are we going to see an 8th different winner here tonight? Very big possibility.
Jason Johnson's got a meatball and he don't have a fast repair.
Oh, no. That's going to hurt.
Yep. So he's going to have to sit there a while.
Either that or take it behind the wall and get ready for next week. Speaking of next week's race, round number 9, Talladega. Back to 2.66 mile big wide track. And then to round out the regular season, and that one's going to be circled on my calendar here, folks, to make it or break it for some drivers. The 08 of Daytona.
Bumpy bobbleheads.
Yeah, bumpy bobblehead.
Yep.
So, round number 10, that's going to really set the tone for the top 16. That's going to make it or break it for some drivers. And then 5 race chase. That's what they do. And straight up racing, whoever's at the top dog at the end of the 5 races, well, guess what? That is your season 17 champion.
Bub, have you broadcasted all 17 seasons?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I have been with OP for, quite a while. I did take a break from them for a little bit. Started out with them on Wednesday series years ago. And then I moved to Saturdays because KR actually took Wednesday series. And then, so I moved to Saturdays, kept Saturdays on MaxspeedTV, and I've done Saturdays I've been doing Saturdays for, oh golly, forever. And then, of course, had the heart attack, had the surgery.
Yep.
Steven stepped in and everything, and then got right back into it. But I've been with these guys for a long time. Like I said, I knew them prior to even doing their Saturday series, so it was a no-brainer to go ahead and take over the Saturday feeder series at the time, which technically that's still what it is. But no, I haven't done all 17 all 17 seasons.
Who was doing Premier before you started this year? I guess it was.
KR.
Oh, KR was doing it?
Yeah,
Okay.
KR did the premiere. He did the Wednesdays. I think he did Thursdays. I don't know. I can't keep up with it, but KR did. Now, for the longest time, we had, like 3 races going on at one time. Me, Rudy, and then KR, when KR was over here at MaxspeedTV. So, we had 3 at once. 3 different leagues. So, but, everybody gone on their separate ways. And then, Rudy retired. And so, now it's just me. And then Steven, whenever, he is able to. Right now he's not able to, but, Steven knows what I'm getting at.
I joined you about 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I think it was.
No, not quite that long, Eric. 2016. August 1st will be 10 years. That's when I started actually co-commentating with Rudy. And it was about 2 to 3 months later, I was doing it by myself. So.
Yeah, I can just hear you on that first night. Rudy, oh, you're doing it tonight, huh?
I think iRacing was released to the public in 08. I believe so. All right, here we go. Pace cars down again to the safety of pit road. Coming to lap number 24. Ooh, late green flag there.
Mm-hmm.
A little late green there on the flag, man. I'll blame
Flag
Eric
man's
on that
drunk.
one.
Flagman's drunk.
That's Eric. That's Eric. And Mark Purser going to go ahead and take back over the lead here with the 3 of Alex Green rolling up front. And Alex Green is one of the founding members of OP. Cody Ober, and I can't remember the other guy's name. I always forget, but that's what the O comes from, is Cody Ober. And then I can't remember the guy. His last name starts with a P, of course. That's where the OP comes from. And then, of course, Alex Green being the other one. I'm surprised they didn't call it GOP Racing, but I get why they didn't do it.
Yeah, me too.
I asked the same question. That probably would have been a good idea. But, Green is one of the founding members of it. So, and Green is out here, so he's right there sitting right now in 5th. 6th. He's on the bottom. Second car on the bottom. And then we see the 76 of Scott Warren, the 19 of Workman, Peter DeBorgia, Jeff Crosby Sr., Jeff Crosby Jr., Jeff Crosby Sr. Got him backwards there. And Mark Person. And overpowered. That's what I call OP. I've called him overpowered for a long time. Whoa, who was that dropping it down to the bottom? That was the 21.
Oh, no, but it's going to be.
Save it! Save it, Alex! He did! Wow! Stacked up that bottom line, though.
Yep, it did. Big time.
Slowed them down. That's going to allow the front pack to kind of get away a little bit. Scott Warren still taking over the lead, though. Now that bottom lane starting to move it into groove. And Peter DeBorgia started mid-pack 16th. Trying to get something going on that bottom line. It's been top line dominant here tonight. And I believe Scott Warren got that lap. Yep, he did. boy, when 2020, when COVID hit, man, everybody started jumping on iRacing. I mean, you had anywhere from kids to, 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds on this thing. I mean, you couldn't do nothing. You couldn't get out. Oh, wiggle there by Workman. It ain't a game there, Eric. It's a simulator. Get it right. A NASCAR game, that's a game. I got to pick on you, Eric. Yeah, I didn't hear. Funny enough, the way I got started on iRacing.
Oh, here we go, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, save it, Workman.
Yeah,
Save
something.
it, Workman. He did. 4 wide. Workman's on the bottom.
Wow, that is crazy, man.
Yeah, they saved it, man. These cars are pretty easy to save, and, man, Workman's going to lose a lot of ground. He did get a lap lead, but, yeah, fell all the way back. That kind of single file line now up for front. Yeah, iRacing, yeah, Papras, yeah, that's the same, it's the same people. Yeah, it is the same people. Yeah, in our 2003, I know was made by the same people that made, the same people that made that made this. So, yeah. I don't know if they get oil on the track here, but I know debris plays a factor in it. If oil got on the track here, it'd be rough.
That'd be slipping and sliding everywhere.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, I know debris plays a factor. Track conditions, of course, that plays a factor. There is a lot of stuff that does play a factor in this. They try to make it as realistic as possible. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Alex Green moving up into the 18. That put the 18 into the wall. Stacked everybody up again. I can't really look at it. Harold Rothery falling backwards. Oh. Yeah, going all the way to the tail end. Kind of split that line back up once again. Lap number 30 here, folks. Lap 31 this time by. I don't think they can make it to the end of the stage. They've been out here 9 laps. Oh, they might be able to. No.
That would put them about 18 laps or so.
Oh, man, I think they're going to be short. I think they're going to be short on fuel.
Well, they just stay out there. Everybody runs out of gas.
Yeah, debris on the track won't cause the yellow, though. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, when they wreck and everything, debris. Yeah. Well, here comes Zachary Workman again. Trying to work his way back up toward the front. 3 wide. Man.
Well, he is.
Zachary
My
Workman.
God.
Good Lord almighty. He didn't like being back here, did he?
No, now it's tightening up again.
Yeah, now he's going to go to the bottom. Man, I don't know how in the world he fit that between the 21 and the 126, but he did. Golly. Alex Green.
There by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, Alex
Here he
Green.
goes again, bub.
Yep, flew up. Yeah, I'm on him. I'm watching Alex here, too, because he was peeking.
Uh-oh.
No!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is not going to be good. Big wreck.
He tried one too many times.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it bit several drivers.
Yep, he tried one too many times.
All right, yeah, you've seen that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes up the gut here, and Looks like him and the 13 right there is the culprit. A lot of wiggling going on here. I wonder if the 21. Nope. The 21 did touch him, but I don't think that was enough to cause it. Right there, though, bumps might have caused it, and there are some bumps out here too, but right there, man, that is going to collect the 1. Nowhere to go for Anthony. Anthony is going to get a piece of it. Dave Hunt's going to get involved in it. Looks like the 3 of Alex Green might have been able to lock it down here. Oh, nope. Let me see if I can find the 3 of Alex. Looks like him and the, what is that, the 99? Yep, looks like there was contact there between them two. And then the 78, the 014, Jesse Meyer. And I believe the 78 is Christopher Jordan. Well, we was talking about they wasn't going to be able to make it, but
They will now.
Yep.
I've got my eye on Anthony English right now. He most likely will come down pit road, but he ain't got a fast repair, and he was involved in that wreck.
Yeah. Well, that also depends on how bad the damage is. I don't see a meatball, so.
No, he don't have a meatball, so.
No, it looks like a lot of drivers did not come down pit road here. Wow. James Mayer will definitely be able to make it, I do believe. Well, I don't know. Brett Wolf will. Schroeder will. Anthony English is on pit road now. We're going to have a lot of drivers that is going to be able to make it. I don't know, though, if these drivers up here, though, is going to be able to make the stage. Now, we get a quick yellow, then it depends on when it comes out, if that's going to be the stage or not, but what camera angle? Oh, yeah, you're talking about the pit road camera angle? Yeah, that's, I don't like it when they switch like that and it shows the, yeah. Those camera angles are hard to adjust. Yeah. I've got pit lane. There's pit lane exit.
I almost scared
the
heck out of everybody by sneezing.
Pit lane exit and pit lane entrance looks like it's the same thing. So, yeah, I think with the new camera angles, when they updated the track, they didn't update the cameras and it messed everything up. So I'm going to have to go back in, I guess, adjust them myself. 21 would be Berg, I believe. Yeah, Jason Berg, he's out.
He's not on the track. Yeah,
no,
he's not on the track.
He took it behind the wall. Yep.
Bub, you have not done a crank it up in a while.
No, I have not. Kind of hard to do, you know. Ow. Hit my elbow on my table.
Oh, jeez, that's not funny.
Well, I can't show you the 21. He's not on the track or in his pit box, so he's took it behind the wall.
Yep.
Now, the 15, on the other hand.
That's Jeff Cosby Sr.
Yeah, I can show you his because he is out here. But, yeah, that's a...
Yeah, that's Michael Waltrip's old
paint.
Paint, yep.
Yep.
Napa know-how. Oh. I ain't heard that commercial in forever.
Right. Yeah, Funny Bone, yeah. Yeah, we've got Jeff Crosby Jr. here before we get going green here. We got the old sun drop throwback right here. He's got even a Piggly Wiggly on the back. All right, well, it'll be lap 37 here, coming to the green flag. Jeff Crosby Jr., Gabe Butler, Hunter Reynolds, Jimmy Reynolds, Scott Warren, Ada Brigante, Robert DuPont, Jeff Crosby Sr., Frank Ranger Jr., Rick Seabrand, Sean Stevens, Peter DeBorgia, Brett Wolf, Eric Lurie, Alex Giffen, A.J. Walker, James Mayer, Chris Coleman, Mark Person, and Alex Green is going to round out the top 20 here, coming to the restart, lap 37. Remember, stage completion at the end of lap 40. Green is back out once again.
If we make it to 40.
Well, I think if we get to lap 38, if we get a yellow, that'll be it for the stage, because they won't make it back around in time to, for a one-lap shootout. So Gabe Butler now taking back over the lead here. He's led a handful of laps, 9 laps to be exact. Hunter Reynolds, Jimmy Reynolds. Boy, Andy Brigante just shoved the back end of the 17. Golly. And lap 38, so we are now within that window of next flag will end the stage. Whether it be the caution for the stage or a caution out or a caution out on the track. Looks like the 33 dropping it way back. Jeff Crosby Jr. probably not liking what he's seeing out there. He may not have enough fuel to make it. We're about to find out, though, what happens here.
Yep.
Gabe Butler out in control, out front. That outside line, though, has been the dominant line for sure. Lap 39, 3 wide back here. We've already seen how this 3 wide has been here tonight. And then back to side-by-side, some check it up going on the outside line here. And they got it figured out. And get that top 3 off of there. A big shout out to Mark Mann, sponsoring the night's race. William Boyd Delaney Memorial here tonight. Mara probably already passed out.
Probably.
Oh, she was out there hanging out there with us for a little bit. All right, here we go. Lap number 40, this time by a white flag in the air. Yep, there it is. White flag already. Now, it's the white flag for y'all in chat and for us, but, I'm sure if they're keeping an eye on the laps, then they know it's the white flag. But, whoa,
we're going to have a wreck. That's it.
That's it. That's going to do it. Gabe Butler going to come away with the stage here. And massive pile back here.
That's big.
Oh, looks like Peter DeBorgia might have got caught up in this too. 15 was right there. What happened here? Oh, no. Robert DuPont, our pole sitter. Oh, he got tagged by the 15. And that is what shot him down, right down into Peter. The 15 going to get it. The 4 is going to get a piece of it. The 95 going to get a piece of it. Let's see. The 99 is going to get some of it as well. And that's going to do it. Gabe Butler going to be our stage winner here tonight.
Fast repairs are going to be used probably.
I would imagine here. Congratulations to Gabe on the stage win. Probably not how he wanted to get it, but...
And Bub Peter's got a meatball. He don't have a fast repair.
Oh, no. Now, Rick Seabrand's got a meatball, too. He is on pit road.
Yep.
And he's got a fast repair left, but man, Peter has just been caught up in a mess here tonight.
I got to go take myself a caution break.
All right, lap 33, lap 41. I was looking at chat. John Black said 33 looks like a cold trickle paint. And that might be.
Backwards.
Yeah, we're going backwards here tonight. We're going from lap 80 to lap 1.
That'd be interesting.
I don't think you can't do that, but that would be interesting. All right, well, looks like everybody but Jeff Crosby Sr. No, he come down. He might have missed his box, but he did come down. Oh, he's got some heavy damage on that Napa 15 car. All right, well, let's check the halfway mark. 5 yellows here officially. Because, you know, it unfortunately stage ended under yellow. For 12 laps, 39 laps to go here tonight. 11 lead changes. I do expect the lead change number to go up some. Hopefully we don't have any more yellows out here tonight, but we still have a lot of drivers out here. It looks like Robert DuPont has taken his car behind the wall. He did not have a fast repair either. I would assume Jeff Crosby Sr. will come back down. That's going to put Scott Warren, our leader here.
Peter may be done as well.
Yeah, he's 2 laps down.
Yep.
Heavy damage. You know it's heavy damage when you get a meatball.
Yep.
That is required repairs that when you come down pit road, it's going to make you stay there until it's fixed. You don't get the option of pulling back out. It will not let you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it will not let you. Yeah. Now, Jeff Crosby Sr. did come back down pit road. No surprise. So, Scott Warren, it looks like we've got some more coming down here, too. Mark Mann coming down. Jason Kinzer. Looks like Sean Stevens, Eric Laurie, Andy Bergante. So we have a handful coming back down pit road here tonight. Ooh, just seen something come across my phone here, bub. Arkansas State Police reported an explosion caused by a crash involving an 18-wheeler carrying fuel shut down a section of U.S. Highway 167.
I'm not sure where that is.
I don't know where 167 is either.
Let's see here.
They just come across my phone here. We live in Arkansas, folks, so, you know. I do believe 167 is up there. It's going north to northeast Arkansas.
Who sent you, or what?
It just come across Facebook.
Oh, okay. Let me go check Kate 8. See if they're reporting anything.
All right, well, here we go. While you're looking at that, Scott Warren, Alex Green, Harold Rothery, Hunter Reynolds, Jeff Crosby Jr., Jimmy Reynolds, Andrew Schroeder, Mark Person, Brett Wolf, Zachary Workman, Rondell, Frank Ranger Jr., James Mayer, Mark Mann, Eric Laurie, Sean Stevens, Andy Bergante, Christopher McCullough, Alex Giffen, and Jesse Meyer rounding out the top 20. It looks like Jeff Crosby Sr. and Jesse Myers right here, kind of, 2021. Jason Kinzer is right behind him as well. Ooh, Jesse Meyer. Something just happened to the 53 of Dave Hunt. Looks like he was trying to catch up here, and there's the green, and Oh, that is what happened. Green is out. That is going to hurt Dave Hunt here as they get back up Green here. We get back up alive.
Okay, that's down. It's down in South Arkansas in Calhoun County, in between Thornton and Fordyce.
Oh, okay. Ooh, wiggle there by Alex Green. Boy, man, that 26 all over the back end of him, too. Try to get something going on that bottom line. How many laps they can do on a tank? Somewhere between 14 and 18, somewhere between there. Now, that is under, of course, green flag conditions. That does not include cautions. You know, you can save some under yellow, so, you know, you can add a couple of laps to that if need be. But, yeah, 14 to 18, it's 45%, so... And the outside line still dominating here. Hunter Reynolds gonna lead a lap here. Whoa, Alex Green tried to come down, but guess who was there? The 17 of Jimmy. Alex couldn't get down there. Boy, he almost took out the 17. Was not clear. Wow. Now Alex has led a lap here, and he's trying to get another one. He's got Scott Warren right there. That inside line really starting to get going, though. And as Hunter going to lead another lap, 3 wide. Who is that on the outside? Who is that? That is the 18. That is Harold Rothery. He's going to drop it back down in line here. Right there with the 48 of Andrew Schroeder. The 8 of Brett Wolf right behind them. That's the driver, some of the drivers on the outside here. Zachary Workman also trying to workman his way back up toward the front. Looks like he might be falling back here. Ooh, 43 of A.J. Walker doing a little bit of blinking there.
Oh.
Yeah, just seen that. And Hunter Reynolds going to take another lap as we jump back up front. You're right.
I don't know.
Sounds like you need a cough.
Sneezing.
Sounds like you need a cough drop.
I think I have it.
Nah.
There might be some up in the medicine cabinet. I don't know.
Ron Deal started back in 24th, running in the top 10 right now in 10th. Coming to lap number 49 here at the stripe. 7-lap run here. 6-7. Oh, golly, there's that 6-7 again. Good Lord Almighty. 3 wide back there.
I see it.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that.
Erica Laurie having a solid performance here tonight. Running up an 8th. Ooh, a little door banging up front here. 73 of the 26, and they're all right, but that outside line slowed down. Mark Person out front, back out front. Been out here 4 laps, or he's led 4 laps. About to be his 5th.
Somebody's losing up in there.
That would be probably the
right in front of the green
76. Car. That was Scott Warren, but He pulled it back out right in behind the 8, so and it looks like the 8 of Brett Wolf was looking to the outside of the 48, but man, that outside line now just can't get nothing going. It's that bottom line. Now here comes the 88 of Gabe Butler. Here we go again. Oh, here we go again. Another wreck. Oh, another big one. Yep. Another big one, too. A lot of wiggling going on. Oh, looks like Schroeder's going to get caught up in it. That's what it put me on. But looks like the 27, that is Sean Stevens. And who is that right up ahead of him? That is the 071 of Eric. And I was just talking about how good Eric was doing out here tonight, too. And looks like there were a little bit of checking up, bumper banging going on up here, too. Looks like the 04 of Mark Mann. Oh, 73, I think, was pushing. Oh, the 04 of Mark Mann got into the back of the 73. 071 of Eric got in the back of the 04, and that kind of separated them. And the 27 didn't want to get into the back of the 071, so he goes high, and Eric was right there. And that all dreadful bumper hook there, that left front to the right rear, and that's going to send Eric right up. But that's really where it started. And yeah, Eric is going to get more damage here, getting plowed by the 13. But you see the 27, the 48, the 18 right there. They're going to get connected together. And they were still wrecking back here too. The 19. Looks like the 014, the 76 of Scott Warren. Now, Eric Laurie still has a pretty clean car out here. He does have a black flag. I do believe it'll be cleared, but we'll see. I would imagine they'll come down pit road. Yep, here they come. A Chihuahua.
No, I hate chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
The yappy little thing.
Yeah, Pixie was a sweetheart.
She was. She didn't like anybody standing up. She'd bark at you till you sit down.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't like it when you were standing. She didn't like it if I left. She was so attached to me. Just, she was old.
Yeah. I was going to ask you yesterday, I think it was, but whatever happened to JJ?
He got hit.
Oh, he did. Oh, he's the one that got hit.
He got hit.
I thought it was Rue.
No, JJ. JJ got hit.
Poor JJ.
Yeah.
I like that cat.
Yeah, he had a half a brain cell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did Rue just run away, or?
Yeah, Rue was an outside cat.
Oh, okay.
Rue didn't really stay around anybody for too long. He liked it outside, so. All right, well, at 53 here, Gabe Butler, Mark Person, Hunter Reynolds, Alex Green, Jimmy Riddle, Jeff Crosby Jr., Frank Ranger Jr., Mark Mann, Christopher McCullough, Andy Brigante. That's our top 10 at the moment. Everybody did come down pit road, it looks like, all the way back to Brett Wolf here. James Mayer is still sitting on pit road in his box. Eric Laurie is coming back out. Here comes James.
I was wondering about Eric because he didn't have a fast repair left, so.
Yeah, he was probably just getting the damage that he had on there fixed. It didn't look like it was too bad. Oh wow, Eric. Yeah. There's a lot of dogs out there that are sweethearts. I mean, I even know of a few people that's got, and I'm not a big pit guy, but there's a few people that I know that's got pits, and they're full-blood pits, and they're just big old teddy bears. I mean, they think they're a 2-pound lap dog. Okay,
Pretty much.
if they're raised right, that's what they become. They're a lovable dog. I just, people's, gave them a bad name, but if you raise them right, they just become 2-pound lap dogs. That's all they become.
I don't have patience to take a dog out every few hours. I just
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Eric. Yeah. Another breed that people get bad names is Malinois. A lot of
Belgian Malinois.
Yeah, a lot of your police stations use those for cop dogs.
Yep.
But basically the same thing. If you raise them right, they become 2-pound lap dogs. But let me tell you one breed that I don't think anybody can get to is Huskies. They have a mind of their own.
They do. They're hyper, man. I've had one before. They are hyper.
They have a mind of their own, and they love to argue. So
they need a bunch of Xanax.
and Shih Tzus. Shih Tzus are another breed that I don't think you could. They have a mind of their own, and they attach to one person, and that's it. Trust me, I had one. I know. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Eric. All right, here we go. Pace car diving down again to the safety of pit road, coming to lap 55 here. Gabe Butler and Mark Person up front in control. Green flags back out. That kind of come right at when it was supposed to at the end of that restart or start zone, I guess you could call it, because they have to go on green at all times. So you cannot jump the green flag. Even though you do have control, you cannot jump it. As we see that back end here, we got side-by-side and some 3-wide action of brewing back here. I'm going to have to keep an eye on Zachary Workman because he is coming back up through the field. Here comes the 76 of Scott Warren, the 3 of Alex Green. There goes that outside line again. That outside line and moving in a groove. And Mark Mann even trying to get something going down there on the bottom. He's got Peter DeBorgia, I believe that is. Is that Peter? No, that's the 11. That's Jason Kinzer. My bad. Sorry, Peter. Sorry, Jason. Very similar. Very similar paint. But yeah, Peter has taken it behind the wall. So sorry, Jason. Sorry, Peter. Very similar looking cars in a way. I thought for a second that was Peter, but no, that's Jason. So now that 77 down on the bottom, or 077, 3 wide, yep. That's Alex Green. And man, on 26 and the 88 dropped it right in front of the 77. Scott Warren to the 76 on the outside. Oops, somebody's blinking. Who is that?
Somebody did.
That is the 30. That's Ron.
Rhonda, yep.
Ron doing a little blinky there. Looks like everything's cleared up, though. But I know for a second it probably scared the living bejesus out of the drivers down there. As we see 3 wide, even more action going on. That outside line still a moving and a grooving. But, man, Gabe Butler doing everything he can to, he sees the run, and he goes where the run is at. That's what you got to do. Kyle Warren out there, how you doing? St. Bernard Boxer Mix. Man, them full-blood St. Bernards are big.
They are big, yeah.
They are big. Another big dog is a Great Pyrenees. Those things can be massive. They're not the biggest breed, but they're one of them. Mark Person now out front. And here comes Zachary Workman. Workman his way up toward the front again. Hey, well, happy birthday, Kyle. How old are you, 2?
No, he's got 6 in his name, so he might just turn 6.
He might have just turned 6. Oh, okay. Oh man, well, 45. Wow.
You're 3 years older than I am.
I'll be, how old will I be? 40?
You'll be 40.
40.
Yep.
I'll be 40 in December. Oh, golly, I'm getting, ugh. I feel every bit of it, too. 3 wide!
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my golly! 3 wide again. 3 wide, 3 rows deep. It'll be 3 wide, 4 rows, 5 rows deep before we're said and done. 3 wide for the lead.
Oh, this is crazy right now.
Now back to kind of side by side. Still 3. Oh, man. If they don't get it in gear, man, something's going to have to give here.
One small mistake is going to take out a bunch of cars.
Yes, it will. They're going to have to be careful. Even though these cars are easy to save, we've already seen it tonight. It can go south very quickly. As we got the side-by-side back up front. Uh-oh!
Oh, that was
3
close.
of Alex Green got up into the wall. Well, there he is. Doing a little scrapage there. The wall finish is what...
Oh, here we go, bud.
17's around. Yep, we're going to have a wreck. Yep, there. Oh, no! There it goes. We're going to get a yellow. There we go.
It
There
was
we
late.
go. Alex Green involved in this. It looks like Andy Bergante might have been involved in this. 17-3. Oh, man. A lot of great drivers out here involved in this, too. All right, what happened to Jimmy? This is what we're going to check on. Oh, looks like maybe some net code there between him and Ron. Slowing this down a little bit right there. Yeah, that is exactly what it was, I believe. I know the 3 was all over the tail end of him, but that is not what spun him. The 30 was coming up, and then there is net code there between the 30 and the 17. Now, remember, we know Ron was blinking out earlier, and I don't know if that's going to be the cause of it, but right there, that is what's going to initiate the spin by the 13. And, well, it was kind of on from there. 17 almost had it saved, but the 33 was flying. I mean, this is just no reaction time. 33 come right up into him, and right there it was. 73, then right back up into the 3 of Alex Green. Oh, man. And then they were kind of still wrecking behind him. It looks like Dave Hunt going to get involved in this, too. He was kind of an innocent bystander here as well, as right there, him. And that is where the 13 is going to get a piece of it. The 8. Man. Looks like Harold Rothery. Whoops. Went way back. All right, man. Well, 20 to go. They can't make it from here, so they're going to have to pit.
Alex Green's got a meatball.
Ooh.
He's got a fast repair left, though.
He's going to have to use it. He might have had to tow.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. It takes about 2 minutes or so to get that tow done.
He's been in the box for almost 2 minutes now.
Yeah, he might have had to tow. Man.
I know it takes forever to tow on RSS.
Yeah. Eric. Eric out there can't spell Harrier. He was trying to figure it out. It's all right, Eric. I don't know the difference between there, and there. So,
No, you don't. I don't correct you because I don't want to make you mad.
No, that is so aggravating. Just let me type it out and, understand it. Just let me type it out.
I do troll people on Facebook that don't know me. So
Yeah, well, I know you, so
yeah. If I knew it, irritated you that bad, I wouldn't have, done it before.
yeah. Oh, that's one thing that gets under my one and only fingernail. No.
Oh, ouch.
Oh man, I cannot stand people correcting me. I am not in school no more. Stop it.
I don't know. It may just because I'm a college student. I don't know. Because I wasn't like that before I graduated college.
Well, you're and then you are. I mean, junction. What's that function? School. What was that? School of Rock. The.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember.
Back in the day.
I don't think I ever watched School of Rock.
Or Contraction. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, you apostrophe RE is a contraction for you are.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. All right, 18 to go. Well, they might. Man, that's going to be close on fuel, though. I think they may have to save a lap under green conditions. All right, real quick. I'm going to head and pop those point standings back up here for everybody coming into tonight. This is where we stacked up here with only 3 races left in the regular season. And that does, of course, include tonight. So, all right. Well, I don't know if y'all came in or seen what I had done with the splash screen here tonight. I kind of changed it up a little bit.
Because you were bored?
Because I was bored. Got tired of Minecraft, so I wanted something else to do. And then the splash screen was looking a little bland, so I decided to go ahead and seeing what I could do with paint. The paint program. I've got GIMP, but I don't hardly ever use it.
Are you using the new paint version? I'm using the classic.
I think it's the new one. It's got layers that you can do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the new one. I'm using the classic version. I can't do the layer. I can't do the new one.
Yeah.
I use Photoshop for our layers and stuff.
Yeah. So I don't have Photoshop, and I definitely ain't paying for it.
I can give it to you.
All right, here we go. Pace car down to the safety of pit road. That's been probably the safest place here tonight. As Zachary Workman leads them into the start zone once again. Green is out. Everybody going to be on the screaming loud pedal once again. Here we go, folks. 17 to go.
Let's go green the rest of the way.
That would be nice. Or at least make it to the white flag. You make it to the white flag, I don't care what you do. That's just me, folks. When it comes to race time, I know these guys, and these guys are my friends. But when it comes to race time, they know I don't hold back. So, Jason Kinzer getting a shove there by the 88 of Gabe Butler on the outside. Zachary Workman still on the bottom. And Jason Kinzer trying to lead his first laps here tonight. He's got one heck of a driver behind him in the 88 of Gabe Butler. So, as they are... Oh, no!
Somebody's way off.
Golly! Somebody went flying. That was
Jesse Meyer. Yep, sure was.
Real quick rewind here, boy. He took a shot all the way down into the wall. Now, we stay green, so I can't really go in detail all the facts about what happened. I got to get back up here and watch the race, but
he almost ended up in the water.
Yeah, he did. $25 a year for what?
I think for trading paint.
Oh, yeah, trading paints, yeah. I just pay the monthly subscription, so like I do with iRacing. Like $13 a month. All right, got some 3-wide action back here. And that is Anthony English trying to make a move up toward the front. He's definitely getting up there.
Jesse Meyer got a meatball after all that. He's in pit.
Yeah, he took a shot all the way down. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Like I said, I couldn't really Go back and look. Christopher McCullough leading his first lap here tonight. If they don't knock it off back here, something's going to have to give. Somebody's blinking, too.
Yep, they are. And I don't
That is
know
the
who it
30
was.
again.
Oh, okay.
Man. All right, past winners. Round 1, Hunter Reynolds. Round 2, Mark Person. Round 3, Gabe Butler. Round 4, Sean Stevens. Round 5, Adam Kildare. Round 6, Christopher McCullough. Round 7, last week, James Mayer. Now we're going to see a different winner out here tonight, or is Christopher, is Gabe, one of these guys going to grab another victory out here? Well, we're about to find out here in about 13 laps with 13 to go. 2 GWC attempts if need be as well. Got to watch them Reynolds people back here. Hunter Reynolds, Jimmy Reynolds.
We're going to have a wreck.
Yes, Jason Kinzer involved in this. Yeah, low on the blinker fluid. All right. Well, oh, right there it was too. Looks like the 73 might have come up. I know there was a lot of wiggling going on up here, but right there, that is where it happened. That shot Jason Kinzer and the 73 up into the wall. Frank Ranger Jr. Oh, well, this is going to be able to make it to where they can make it to the make it.
To the make it?
To the make it. To the make it to the end of the race here. They're going to be able to make it to the make it.
That's funny.
Well, if you haven't already hit that like button here tonight, please do so, folks. Got about 16 of you watching. 9 likes out here tonight. So appreciate all the love and the support out there all across the board from all the series I do over here at MaxspeedTV. The 3 of those OP and one of them the Brother League 2 OP, CFM, Checker Flag Motorsports on Sundays. Of course, we've only got 2 races left now in the OP TNT series, so.
On Thursday night, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We got more action coming up Thursday with that.
I think Jesse Meyer's done. He ain't got no fast repair but a meatball.
Yeah, he's got a meatball, and Jason Kinzer's coming down pit road. He's got a meatball. He's going to have to use his fast repair. Lot of drivers, though, not coming down. Track position, got to be key. You can save fuel under yellow, but I don't think you could save enough for both GWC attempts. Maybe one, but definitely not both of them. But then again, I've been fooled before, so. I mean, every race is different. So, no race is the same. One race you may, they may be able to, save, all the way up to, say, 21, 22, 23 laps. And then the next race, maybe the same fuel load, they may only get 19 out of it, So, no race is going to be the same regardless. Track temp, plays a factor. Drive plays a factor. Leading laps plays a factor. There's a lot of things that play a factor.
Yeah, the track temp is 76, so it really hasn't changed much since the beginning.
No, in these cars, this track combo doesn't use up tires really any at all either. So, tires are not the problem.
Where we at next Monday night?
Next Monday night, we are going to be at Dega.
Dega, okay. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah,
okay.
So, yet again, tires not going to be a problem. The 08 of Daytona, tires do wear down because it's an old surface. So tires are definitely going to wear down some there. That's why I call it you know, it being the last race of the season, of the regular season, that race is going to make it, break it for drivers. So, there's going to be a lot on the line going into the final race. And I'm not saying there's a lot on the line here tonight, but the last race is definitely going to be a lot on the line.
Yeah. Folks, we're off tomorrow night. We're off Wednesday night, so we won't be back again until Thursday night.
Thursday night, yep. 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central. You know, we'll go live, same time, same bat time, same bat place, right here on MaxspeedTV. So if y'all haven't shared MaxspeedTV YouTube, please do on your social media platforms, whatever the case may be, from Facebook, Instagram, to Snapchat, to Twitter, TikTok, MySpace. Yeah.
We said that.
Said it at the same time, which you usually know I do when I'm saying the social medias.
Yeah, I think there's one called Threads too.
There's Threads now, yeah.
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 I've only got Facebook and Twitter. That's it.
I've got Twitter, hardly ever use it. Use Facebook all the time. I got somebody that blows up my Facebook every day.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
I got somebody that ignores me all the time.
I'm beginning to wonder who that one is. My phone's been charging. I forgot to plug it up last night, and then it got down to like 16%. It was beeping at me, so I had to go throw it on the charger. Yeah.
I think I charge mine like every 4 days or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't use it because I have, Facebook on my computer. I've got my text messages synced from my phone to my computer, so I don't have to pick up my phone.
Yeah.
I do have it in front of me in case somebody calls, but
yeah,
nobody hardly ever calls.
That makes sense. Well, all right, here we go. Pace car's down. It'll be 9 to go here at the stripe. Man, it's going to really put some pressure on some of these drivers that did not pit. As we get going green here, get a big shout out to Mark Mann out there, sponsoring tonight's race, running 6th right at the moment.
Fight to the finish.
It's going to be a fight. Yep. I would expect 3 wide here before too long.
They don't get things figured out here.
No, here we go. 3 wide. I knew it was going to happen. No, it's 3 wide.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that in the middle? That is the 13 of Andy Brigante.
I called his name a lot tonight.
Yep. 44 of Anthony English stuck on the outside. 48 of Schroeder on the bottom. I think if I'm 4 wide, I either want to be on the inside or I want to be on the top side. I do not want to be the driver in the middle.
You'll be meeting in the middle.
Yeah,
boy, they're getting close, bub.
The wall.
Well, that was
3 wide still yet. Anthony trying to make a move onto the outside. We've seen that.
Oh no.
Down into the 77. Him and the 77 made contact. That's 077. That's Mark Person. Ooh, Mark made contact there with the 8. Brett Wolf there too. Here we go. Big
Gonna take out one of the Reynolds.
Yep. Oh, another wreck. Oh, something happened with Mark Mann up here. That's kind of where it all kind of broke loose. Where is Mark? There he is right here. I'm going to get on Mark. I'm going to turn the camera at this angle. We're going to keep an 270 coming up on him pretty quickly here. Oh, wiggle there by the 78, and then the 270 right there. And that is really what set the stage for the yellow. When the 270, let's see, 26 was all over the back of the 78, and that got the 78 bent out of shape. Looks like Mark might have come down. 270 was there, and Contacts made. That kind of bunched up the 270. They got a little bit of 4 wide action, not the way they wanted it, and that shot the 270 up into the 26. 78. He is going to slide all the way down into the 76.
Boom.
And let's see here if we can get on. Okay, there is Hunter. Looks like Hunter made it through all that. Yeah, Hunter made it through all that.
Yeah. 17.
Hunter Reynolds, 26.
Oh, 26. Okay.
The 17 is Jimmy Reynolds. I know, hard to keep up with.
Yeah, they are, especially when they're the same color, same paint.
Jeff Crosby Sr., Jeff Crosby Jr. Looks like getting around that. All right. Well,
I don't think this will be a GWC. So
no, it won't be. No, it won't be a GWC. I am trying to. It looks like Christopher McCullough taking over the lead, though. Who pitted is what I want to know. Nobody.
Look like anybody.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah. AJ Walker's got a black flag. And there are a few people in their pit box. So they're all in the back.
Nah, man, 6 to go. I don't think you pit.
No.
I think you've made your bed right now, and a couple of yellows here is going to definitely allow you to save some fuel. Now, Jason Kinzer, Alex Giffen, Dave Hunt, Ron Dill, these guys will be able to make it. Scott Warren, Hunter Reynolds, A.J. Walker does have a black flag, but he will be able to make it. Christopher Jordan, he's going to be good to go. Once Harold Rothery and Frank Ranger Jr. come back out, they're going to be able to make it, as well as Alex Green. That'll be 27 drivers on the lead lap. Those guys will be able to make it, under both GWC attempts if we need them. So they're going to be set. They won't have to come back down pit road unless they get damaged or whatever the case may be.
They got tires while they were down there, too.
No, you don't take tires. There ain't no sense in it. No, you don't take tires. If you do, you maybe take left sides. Maybe right sides. Whatever side is, will help you turn a little better. Might be right sides. So
in
yeah.
that case, I'd take a new steering wheel to help me turn. Yeah, I need 4 new tires and a steering wheel.
4 new tires and a steering wheel. Cars is one of my favorite movies. I love Cars.
I've seen that once.
I love Cars. I like the first one. I don't like the other second, third. I don't like any of the other ones. I love the first one, though.
Oh, I didn't know they made a few more.
Yeah, I think they have Cars all the way up to like Cars.
They had a series.
4? Oh, let's talk about the movies.
Yeah, they also had a series.
They also had a series. Amanda said they also had a series. A Cars series, yeah. So. A GWC plus 1, Eric.
Gosh.
Well, this is going to be 4 to go here at the stripe. Now, of course, if we get a yellow here between, the green and the white, then that will put us into a GWC attempt. So, but Eric Laurie, man, I'm very proud of that guy right there. Nice to see him back out here running a very, very good race. Boy, I'd love to see Eric bring it home into victory lane. I'd like to see Mark Mann bring it home into victory lane here tonight, too, seeing he's the sponsor. But what I would love to see more than less is them to finish it out under green here.
Yeah.
Especially after last night.
Cars 5 is in the works. Oh, my gosh.
Yes, I heard about that.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, only Eric would know because he watches cartoons.
Cars is the bomb, man. I love Cars.
It's a good movie. It is.
I'm gonna have to go watch it again. All right, here we go. Pace car is down. 4 to go here at the green and the stripe. Yellow will be a GWSC. Good start there by Christopher McCullough. That's going to put Zachary Workman, Andrew Schroeder. I should not have said his name, but I did it anyway.
You did it anyway.
Brett Wolf. Eric Laurie, all in the mix here. Mark Mann. And Mark going to shoot to the outside. Side by boy, Mark, man, he just shoved the daylights out of the 76.
Mark ain't playing around.
They're going to go 3 wide back there. Brett
they
Wolf, Gabe Butler, and a few others. Jason Kinzer. Coming to 3 to go here at the stripe. Door to door, side by side, across the stripe, through the trioval. Whoo, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, getting a little...
Oh, no.
I said it. I said his name. I said his name.
This is a big one.
Oh, and a big wreck. Yep.
You're going to have blown motors on this one, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Eric Laurie involved.
Yeah, and
Mark Mann involved.
Schroeder was involved too. It actually started and up toward the front here. Oh, it looks like the 19. Looks like the 19 and the 903 of Christopher McCullough made contact there. And then Mark Mann and Schroeder made contact, and that's kind of what set the stage for everything to happen. 48 hit that apron and right into the back of the 19 as well, and that shot the 48 right up into the 04, right in front of the 88, the 13 of Brigante, Eric Laurie. Might be easier to go through who was not involved in this.
Oh, we've got a lot of meatballs.
Yeah, 1553. Looks like the 44. The 440. Oh my golly, man.
This was a big one.
Yeah, the 4 somehow in the world, the 53 got through that. 270 is going to squeak by the 4. Nope, 270 did not squeak by it. The 4 I thought was going to squeak by it. Damage there with the 76. Yeah, it might have been easier to go through who was not involved in this.
Yep, and a lot of these meatballs do not have fast repairs left.
Oh.
Anthony English being one of them.
Well, GWC attempt number 1.
Yep.
1 of 2. So, meatballs and no spaghetti. And they didn't get they got the meatballs. They didn't even get any no spaghetti sauce with that.
Or onions, if you like onions.
Or onions, if you like onions, yeah.
Like onions.
The sound bites. Okay, the sound bites themselves. If I'm using the sound, they have copyrights. However, if I say it myself, it's my version of it, not theirs. That's why I can get away with the boogity boogity boogity, because I'm saying it and I'm not using DW.
Oh, Darrell Waltrip.
Yeah, Darrell Waltrip using it. So I can't really use sound bites themselves unless I get the free sound bites. The rest got sauced. Oh, no. God.
That's wrong. Oh, well.
Eric said it, not me.
Hey, I was thinking there was plenty of onions because there's a lot of tears going on right there.
Got sauced.
Yeah. There's a lot of tears going on right now. That's what Amanda said.
Well, she's watching too.
Yeah, she's in the bedroom here. She's getting ready to go to bed. She got to work tomorrow.
Oh.
Instead of being a smart
Yes. I'm not going to repeat what she said, but yes. Yeah. If I say it, it's fine. I mean, it's my version of it. So, but yeah, I can't use the sound bites themselves. So GWC attempt number 1, the way it works is, well, kind of like what it worked out here. You know, in a way, they're going to go green here the next time by. If we get to the white flag and it comes out, then that's it. They'll race it back to the line. If we get a yellow before the white flag, guess what? We'll do it one more time.
You got drivers out there 18, 19 laps already.
Saving fuel.
Yeah.
Dave Hunt on back. I don't know how in the world Dave Hunt made it through that, but he did. And Dave Hunt, let me see.
Wreck.
Yes, it was. Now, the top 4 do not have a fast repair left. Dave Hunt's got one. James has his. AJ has his. That's it. That's it. Everybody else has used the fast repair. Wow.
Man. Well, this ought to be interesting.
Copyrighted.
Yeah, I had to do that. I knew what he meant, but I had to do that since we were talking about it earlier.
I see what you did there. Yeah.
I guess Steven passed out.
Probably.
Mary, you still out there?
No, it's probably almost 11 o'clock.
Mm. Yeah, it's 10:48 over there.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Pace car will dive down to the safety, literally the safety of pit road here. Man, a lot of big wrecks out here tonight. Good racing, but a lot of big wrecks.
Yeah, this was
caution at
crazy.
Number 10 here
10,
this
yeah,
evening.
I just looked it up too.
Yeah. And here we go. GWC attempt numero uno underway here. That would be number 1 for all of you non-Spanish speaking people out there. Got to get to the white flag. Got to get around one more time. I bet out of turn 2, though, we're going to see some 3 wide here. Whoa!
We may see it before then.
33 pushed way up. And here we go. 3 wide action back here, but man, they're going to have to get a moving and a grooving. Whoa, boy. 78. Wow.
He squeezed right in there.
Yep, right between the 76 and the 18. Zachary Workman, they come screaming out of 4 to the line.
Uh-oh, we got a wreck, but I'm not.
We're going to have a wreck, and no
caution.
No
They're not going to call it.
No
They're not going to call it.
No yellow. We stay green. Wow. Rick Seabrand's trying to make a move. Zachary Workman blocking the daylights out of him. There goes Rick down to the bottom. But, man, that bottom line, though, is just not going here. Can the 903 push the 4 up toward the front? Zachary Workman coming out of turn 4, and a move is going to be made. We got some blocking and some moving. Zachary Workman going to win it here tonight.
Wow.
Jimmy, and they pile it up in the back. Jimmy Reynolds in second. James Mayer coming off here and driving a P3. Rick Seabrands will finish in 4th with Christopher McCullough in 5th. But Zachary Workman, he is probably out of fuel. 21 laps here, I would imagine. Yeah, he is out of fuel here, folks. He is not going to be able to do any type of burnouts, I don't think. Well, he might not be out of fuel. Oh yeah, he's out of fuel.
He's out of fuel.
He's out of fuel. Yeah,
What in the world was that?
I think. Yeah, he's out.
I ain't got it up no more. So. Ugh.
All right. Well, Zachary Workman here. We'll get Zachary, Jimmy, and James up here real quick here in just a second. I want to see if Zachary does have any fuel left here to do any type of burnouts. Because, I mean, he was out here 21 laps. So, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
He might have just enough to do a little bit. All right, we'll give me just a few seconds. I'll get them up here, folks. We'll talk to James, Jimmy, and Zachary here in just a second. So hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. All righty, folks, got up at the top three here. Tonight, we're going to pull up James Mayer up here, the 95 Eagle 1, polishes, waxes, cleaners, and I think you could probably fit a few more on there, but hey, whatever. James, I mean, starting in third, finishing third, I mean, you can't complain with, with everything that's kind of happened out here tonight, but you were one of few drivers that ended up that kept your fast repair. So, man, talk about it. There was a lot of action down there on the track, all night long.
Yeah, we survived. Right, had a quick in the bank, so we were good there. I think total we had like 2.5 minutes of damage or something like that to fix, but for the most part, minor stuff. I don't know how I ended up with a 16X, but
Yeah.
was able to avoid most of it, and coming to the stage there was probably the biggest hit we took. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
this draft package, it continues to change. It's like once you think you got it figured out, man, it's doing something different, and the
Mhm.
runs. I mean, the runs are just incredible. So if you're not
Yeah.
watching your mirror, that run will sneak up on you, and I think that's what you're seeing, these checkups and all these wrecks are
Yeah.
probably most likely starting. Except for when it's hard racing and you get blocking and all that stuff going on.
Yeah, I know you were trying to go for a repeat win out here tonight too. I mean, you were right there, but man, like you said, these runs and the way this car is and this package, it's so hard to do.
Yeah, we got cleared there, and I was like, with Ford camp here, we gotta bail out on that Toyota up there. But Jimmy stuck with him. I don't blame him. He, probably happy to get a good finish and not get killed for once, because I know Jimmy has bad luck here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, overall, that last restart there, that was good racing. I was hoping to get cleared out of 2 on the backstretch there, but it was just
Yeah.
If I would have been clear, it would have been by much, and I don't want to risk that. So,
Yeah, definitely so. You don't want to risk your night over something minor, I guess
yeah.
you could say. Take a decent finish after a win last week and be done with it. That's exactly what I would have done, and I think you played it out very well out here tonight, James.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Rick went, and I was like, well, I want to get down there, Rick, with you, but I don't think I would have made it. I think I would have probably caused a bunch of mayhem if I did.
mayhem. We seen that quite
Yep.
often out here tonight. So, but now 2 races left in the regular season. Talladega next week, and then of course weight of Daytona to round out it. But we got to go through Talladega first, and we see the runs out here tonight at Daytona. The runs next week, they're going to be a lot worse than what we seen out here tonight.
Yeah. I think it'd be more of the same. It's just you gotta be paying attention with these cars in the runs. So
yeah. All right.
Just no taking breaks while you're driving here.
Exactly. Well, real quick before we let you go, you were out here 20 laps. How much fuel did you have left?
Before messing around here at the end, I probably could have gone. I probably would have made one more green white checker if the caution would have came out.
Well, that's all we had was one more GWC. So, hey, might have worked out for you in the end, but hey, it didn't come down to that. So, James, awesome job out here tonight. Good points night for you. Probably going to climb the ladder a little bit more here in the standings. We'll see what happens. But, like I said, awesome job. Awesome surviving the mayhem out here tonight, buddy. Final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to get before you go celebrate and get ready for Dega?
Yeah, I mean, as always, the guys at OP, behind the scenes, week in, week out, man. Race, not even week in, daily. The races now, the tempers flare, and those guys they deserve all the credit for keeping this league running. Mark, he sponsored this race, so shout out to him, and the memorial of William Delaney and Mara. She's one of OP's biggest fans, so we appreciate her. And again, you guys in the booth putting on the show. And everybody out there that is tuning in, we appreciate it.
Yeah, alrighty, James. Thank you for the kind words there, buddy. Go celebrate P3 out here tonight, man. We will see you hopefully Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, or even next Monday. So we'll see you the next time, bud.
Sounds good.
Awesome job, bud. All right, well, that is James Bear here tonight, grabbing the P3. Let's go and pull up the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds. I know this man right here was in his fair share of problems out here tonight, but Jimmy, you overcame, you conquered, you got second. Awesome job, buddy. I mean, just talk about the racing out here tonight. Like I said, I know you were in your fair share of mayhem and shoes out here tonight, buddy. We got to hear from you.
Yeah, I was definitely in some wrecks tonight. I don't know. This car is just so different compared to what other people are, used to driving, and you have to push when you can, and you got to take the runs when you can, and you definitely got to lift when you can. So sometimes a lot of that don't happen at the right times, and the wrecks happen. There was definitely some that I was in, quite a few I was in, and then I was able to miss some toward the end of the race, so that kind of worked out in my favor to get me in the top 5. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have put it any plainer. I mean, things happen in these cars, man. I know James touched on it kind of a lot out here in the interview, man. The runs that y'all get in these cars with this package, man, it's insane.
It's crazy, and you have to lift. You have to know when to take the run and know when to lift. And a lot of times people are not looking at that bumper in front of them and watching the lift, and it just happens. I mean, it does. I mean, there's just, it's crazy the runs you get, but it's also crazy the checkups. I mean, the checkups are just as bad as just as fast as the runs. Just in the opposite direction. But it's a give and take for sure. Toward the front of the race, towards the start of the race, we had a lot of 3 wide, and there was no giving and taking, and that's where the cautions came there. But It was fun.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when y'all were racing it up down there, man, there was a lot of battles, a lot of side by side. There was checking up, getting spread out, and then, everybody would get packed up together because of the runs that y'all were getting. Y'all wasn't staying separated for very long.
No.
It just happened so quick.
We were able to get 3 wide a lot of the
Yeah.
times. Yeah, it was fun. I accidentally knocked Jesse off the track a little earlier, and I didn't mean to. But we were just everybody was just jockeying for positions, and the checkup came, and I hit him wrong. But I want to apologize to him for that. But I definitely didn't mean to do that. It was just product of what was happening at that time. So.
Yeah, things happen so quickly. I mean, in the heat of the moment, you don't really have time to. I've raced before. I know y'all don't really have time to hit that microphone button and apologize. I mean, y'all are going almost 200 miles an hour, and y'all's trying to pay attention to what's going on the track, and things happen so quick. Just hitting that mic is easier said than done.
Yeah, I was trying to hit him square, and he went up a little bit about the time I tried to hit him, and about that time I got hit in the rear too, so it shot me into him. So
Yeah,
there was nothing I could do, as far as lift or brake or anything. So it just kind of one of them things that happened. But
yep.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, I think it was a pretty good race. I'm enjoying the car this season. I'm glad we made the change to go to it. And I think it'll just get better and better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The more people race it, and more we get used to the newer drivers that are in here, and all that good stuff. I think it'll get better and better.
Yeah, definitely so. I would say get used to the package, but the moment you get used to it, iRacing's going to change it. So I would say, yeah.
That ain't no joke.
That's not even an option. But 2 races left down the regular season. I'm not going to keep you any longer than I have to. We got Talladega coming up next week, and I know the runs we seen out here tonight. Talladega's probably going to be worse.
It's going to be crazy, but Talladega is so fun. It's one of my favorite tracks. So I can't wait.
All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job out here tonight. I think Talladega is going to, I don't think Talladega is going to make it a breaker for some drivers. I think it's going to be the old weight of Daytona to round out the regular season. That's what I've got circled. So, Talladega, I think we're going to see a lot of side-by-side, a lot of 3 wide. Heck, we may even see a 4 and 5 wide with you guys out there. So, I wouldn't put it past you guys for sure. But, awesome job, buddy. Finishing second after the chaos you had to ensue out here tonight. You survived it. You were able to get back up there and, have a good point tonight. So, I'll turn the mic back over to you for your final thoughts, shout outs, things that you maybe want to give out here tonight, buddy.
Hey, I appreciate you for broadcasting. I appreciate the admins for doing what they do in the background. Appreciate the drivers for showing up, because without them, there'd be no us. And yeah, that's it.
All righty, Jimmy. We'll go celebrate your P2 out here tonight, buddy. We'll see you next time. I do it 4 days a week. So at one point or another, we'll see you out on the track.
Oh, I also want to say good luck to my boy. Next Monday, we're taking him down for his internship that he's starting for about 5 months. So he may be away from the rig for that long. We're just not sure when he'll be able to get back on the rig. So he'll be taking a little break. And good luck to him.
All righty. Well, good luck there, Hunter. All righty, Jimmy. We'll see you, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, bye.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is going to bring us here to our winner here tonight. This man, well, we know him well. Zachary Workman bringing it home into victory lane here tonight. 8 races down and 8 different winners. You mark the 8th different winner for the season. But, man, I got to say, you had to overcome adversity out here tonight yourself, but somehow, some way, you put that Instacart 19 machine into victory lane here, and you workman your way up to the victory.
I mean, well, a lot of it, most of the credit goes to Jimmy for just sticking with me there. I think easily he could have just had it, but stuck with me, so much appreciated to the 17.
Well, with that being said, I know when you guys were out here side by side racing and y'all were racing hard, I know there was some times there that, it was getting a little sketchy, and I know you kind of put yourself in a predicament there. You were running good 3 wide, and then it happened. I hate bringing it up, but, it's part of the race, and, it happened down there. What happened down there? I know you were making moves and getting the runs, and it went south.
Yeah, just trying to get back the track position because the few laps previous, um, Peter just got into me a little weird and it just got me all loose that I couldn't hang on to it. I was just trying not to crash, and then got me back all the way like 23rd or 24th or whatever. And then I don't know, with these cars sometimes you get the run and you feel like Superman. So I was just going through, just trying to, take the every run possible, go through there. Then I got in the middle there, and I was kind of in a tough spot. Like I didn't want to like drive across Jason's nose because he was there, and it didn't really give Andy a chance either because I was just kind of in a weird spot, and so I was trying to give Jason room and drifted up into Andy a bit and wrecked him, which I hate doing. So I went up and apologized him after. But no, I was just trying to get track position, especially just chasing points, getting stage points and everything like that. But um,
Yeah.
and I know kind of how hard it is trying to get track position sometimes because it's like, okay, you think you got the right lane, you guys are moving, and then one checkup, you lose like 6 spots in a lap, and you're like, what am I even doing here? And
Yeah.
then other times it's like, oh, this line's just moving and you gain 9 spots. So it's really weird. It's different.
Yeah. And, speaking of, the lines out here tonight, I know a lot, probably a good majority of tonight, that top line, that's where it was at. But every once in a while, that bottom line would come into play. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I mean the top line, it's the easier kind of line to run. So it's like, okay, everyone can kind of just follow in line and just go from there. The bottom, it takes a little bit of effort and a couple cars just put together to kind of do it. A lot of times like Mark Person would jump down to the bottom. And so I just follow him, and
Yeah.
because I knew like Gabe and Jimmy and Hunter were all working together, so they're sticking together, and I'm like, well, maybe we could get this bottom line moving, and he would make a kind of aggressive move there. I would just follow him, and then
Yeah.
there's a couple times where it just get clear. So I don't know, you just gotta take the runs where you get them with these cars. I mean, it's it's weird.
Yeah.
You don't want anyone. You don't want ever anyone on your like right side because it's like a parachute. I mean, you just lose miles an hour, and so it's a lot more of aggressive car, which
Yeah.
kind of involves wrecks and all that stuff. But no, I had a blast tonight. It was fun. I mean, I like driving this car. So I'm glad we kind of did on Monday that we picked it, but yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. I hope other people had fun too with it. But yeah, it's still getting used to,
Yeah.
just with
Yeah.
every.
Yeah, definitely. So I think, if they do stick with the next gen for next season, I know we still got to get through this season, but, if they stick with the next gen next season, I think we'll have a, better understanding as long as iRacing doesn't mess something up. So we know how that goes. But 2 races left in the regular season now, Talladega and the Daytona of '08. I mentioned it to Jimmy, and I'll mention it here to you. I don't think Talladega is going to be one of those races that's going to, and be kind of like the make it or break it type race. I think Talladega, going to have some great racing. But, '08, that race, the last race of the regular season, that could be that race that will send somebody either into the top 16 or out of the top 16. What do you think about both of them? Talladega next week and the '08 of Daytona.
To be honest, I actually think it's the opposite. I
Oh,
think
really?
Talladega, yeah, because it's a lot of movement with Talladega. Like '08, it's not really a lot of ways to go, especially with these cars. These cars are a lot wider. So you can't really go 3 on them. So '08 is more real, like track position, real like kind of
Yeah.
race. And I mean, if someone gets kind of behind the 8 ball, like that could kind of suck with '08. But I think Talladega is going to be wilder because it's a lot more space, and you can kind of move around and do crazy moves. Like, I mean, it's going to be this, but probably times 10 since we have, I mean, 3, 4 wide. You know, we've probably seen us sometimes go 5 wide, Josh, because we're nuts.
Yeah, well,
So, but yeah, I think Talladega is probably more of a wild card, to be honest with you, because
okay.
08 is kind of more track position based, and I mean, I could see some guys getting desperate and kind of doing moves like going up the middle or 3 wide or anything like that. But I think Talladega is more the wild card.
Okay, yeah, and I see your point. I really do. You know, Talladega could be that race. You know, I mean, y'all could go into Talladega, and you know, it might, you know, it might not be pretty, or it could be clean. Who knows? And y'all could go into Daytona, and y'all could run that sucker green flag. We don't know. We
Right.
just don't know. You know, but yeah, you know, I could see it both ways, either Daytona or Talladega. All I know is there's now 2 races left of the regular season, and it's going to come down really to the final 2. I think with your win out here tonight, buddy, I think you're sitting pretty good. I don't think you're, you know, locked in, but I think you're sitting pretty comfortably for sure. We'll know more, though, once we get later on. But, you know, awesome job out here tonight, you know, grabbing the win here this evening. 8th different winner in 8 races, Zachary. So, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to get before you go celebrate your victory out here tonight, bud?
Yeah, shout out you and Jeremy in the booth. You know, I seen you guys just watching us go in circles. Jimmy again for the push. Really appreciate it. He could have easily had this, but he stuck with me. So something I'll keep back in my mind. Gotta thank my parents for always supporting and watching. And yeah, gotta thank Instacart for being on the hood and OP admins for doing their job. And then everyone coming out. I mean, we've had 30 plus drivers each race, so appreciate the kind of turnout Mondays have had so far. So hopefully it continues on. Usually playoffs gets a little less, but hopefully it kind of sticks to those car fields. But yeah, no, that's all I gotta say, and we'll go celebrate, race some champagne on myself, and then yeah, we'll race next week.
All righty, Zachary. Awesome job out here tonight. I think we already got a Batman out here tonight. That's Mark Mann. I think I'm gonna change your nickname to Superman. So, works out. So,
Uh, don't give me that title. Inflate my ego even higher, Josh. Don't do that.
I need to slap a big old Superman right up there on that hood of that car where that Instacart groceries is. You know where that Z is? You need to put a big old S right there.
Be careful. There's to be Superman's cape on the car next.
Oh, no. I already opened up a window on this one. So, all righty, Zachary. Well, awesome job. Awesome win out here tonight, buddy. Go celebrate. We'll see you next week, bud. Awesome job.
All right, I'll see you, buddy.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, I think I opened up a big old can on that one. Zachary will do it, too. He's not afraid to go in and and repaint a paint just for that. So, but awesome win out here tonight by Zachary. You know, unfortunately, we did have you know, a lot of yellows out here tonight, and you know, very few drivers unfortunately finished with you know, their fast repair still in tow, but nobody finished with 0X out here tonight. There was a lot of big wrecks, and that, of course, you know, put a lot of drivers, you know, involved in that. And overall, though, I got to say, it was a pretty good racing out here tonight. 10 yellows, unfortunately, though, for 30 laps. That's quite a bit, but still great racing. 27 lead changes overall out here tonight, getting down here to the, I guess we're going to go ahead and call it unofficial, because points, they have not been updated out here tonight. So this is going to be unofficial results here tonight. Putting in the admin stuff they have to do. Zachary Workman grabbing the win out here tonight. 8th different winner in 8 races. Awesome job by Zachary on the win. Jimmy Reynolds in 2nd. James Mayer 3rd. Rick Seabrands 4th. Christopher McCullough in 5th. Andy Brigante 6th. Jeff Crosby Jr. 7th. Dave Hunt in 8th. Hunter Reynolds 9th. And Scott Warren rounding out the top 10. Alex Giffen at 11th. Christopher Jordan 12th. Batman, that's Mark Mann, our sponsor out here tonight as well. He'll finish 13th. Alex Green, 14th. Jeff Crosby Sr., 15th. Brent Wolf, 16th. Eric Lurie, 17th. Gabe Butler, in 18th. Frank Ranger Jr., 19th. And Ron Dill, 20th. Anthony English, 21st. Harold Rothery, 22nd. A.J. Walker, 23rd. Jason Kinzer, 24th. Chris Coleman, 25th. Andrew Schroeder, 26th. Mark Person, 27th. Jesse Meyer, 28th. Sean Stevens, 29th. And Robert DuPont, 30th. Peter DeBorgia, 31st. Jason Berg, 32nd. Jason Johnson, 33rd. And David O did not start. Yeah, David O did not start, it looks like, here tonight. So that is going to round out our field here this evening. But congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Zachary Workman. Will be off the next 2 days, tomorrow night and Wednesday night. Back in action Thursday. 2 races left of the OPTNT series. That is the 87 series in the chase. And, of course, we will crown a champion after next week, not this week. Still, 2 more races left. A lot can happen in 2 races. But thank you all for tuning in here tonight. We do appreciate it. 10 likes out here. But that's going to do it here tonight from MaxspeedTV. Until next time, stay safe. Thank you all again, folks, and have a good night.
MaxspeedTV, turn it up loud. We're screaming in the chair or the living room couch. From green to the checkers, we're riding it through with Josh on the mic. And sometimes Steven too. Well, it's Monday night and the caution's